Yo, what's up? So I'm sitting here with Jeffrey Lee Puckett, and so a few videos back we showed this Sex Pistols record, not this Sex Pistols record, but a first pressing Sex Pistols record, UK, and you know the one, nothing's on the back, yellow on the front, on this kind of
Pank.
Pank label, and Pank back rather, but there is an issue with this particular copy.
Yeah.
VG Plus on the vinyl?
Easily.
Okay.
I'd say.
Yeah, it's very clean.
If you're of a mind to say VG it is that.
Yeah, Jasper added a plus as Jeffrey.
But look at this. I do not know how that happened. This is not my copy.
I'm gonna go with Beaver Hog Attack. I mean, I've had. It's so sad because the rest of it, is really pretty nice. I mean, look at the back. Just
there's really not even ring wear.
No, I mean, but then there's all this. So.
This is my special lady friend's copy. It was given to her by a roommate back in the dark days of punk rock. And apparently, I think his cat or dog chewed up the corner and then he just tore off
I'm going to go with dog.
The top.
Sorry, dog lovers.
And Crystal would like to sell it. I've had a hard time coming up with the fair price given the dog attack aspect.
We looked on Discogs and it said that in low condition the record is worth about $60 in low condition, but here's the problem, the vinyl record is not in low condition.
Nope.
It's in very, very nice condition. So yeah, it's a bit of a what would we call this?
It's a quandary.
Yeah, it's a
quandary. What makes it even
sure.
more of a quandary is I don't want to sell it.
And that's why we're really making this video. Because, okay, so when Jeffrey Lee showed me the first one that is for sale at Funhouse Records, he mentioned to me that the mix on the UK pressing was a little different. And I was like, I've heard that.
Yeah.
And then I came over here today and he popped this baby on. And I can tell you right away, the mix on the UK pressing is way better.
It's not subtle.
It's not subtle.
At all.
All of a sudden, it's like this thing fucking rocks, okay? Yeah. So, yeah, I wouldn't want to get rid of it either, but like, that said, now it's like, I have a UK, but it's like a reissue.
Okay.
I need to do some comparing there, but
whoever did the mastering and the mix, obviously I guess it's the same person who did the initial mix. Maybe it's the mastering that's so good. I don't know, but it
sounds incredible.
It is so punchy. The bass is so tight and deep. Everything about it. Well, it blows the original U.S. release.
Yeah, it kills
out of the water.
It kills the U.S. press.
No question.
So, if you happen to see the UK press, you got to get it, or at least just say, "Hey, can I see that?" And then take it to like a listening station and put it on, just so you can hear this thing because it sounds really good.
They're probably not going to let you take it to a listening station.
Probably
because
not,
a non-dog attack version of this will sell easily for $200 and up.
Yeah.
And I imagine any record store with this in their stock is going to be very protective of it. I wish that Crystal's old roommate had been as protective of his copy, but then maybe he never would have given it to her. Who knows?
This is true.
Yeah.
I think you should just tell her that you haven't been able to sell it because of the damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way to go. Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't have said that on camera, but that's exactly what I'm going to tell her.
Anyway. Yeah. Yo, what's up? Bob here. Welcome to Vinyl Finds on the Bob Bradley YouTube channel. This is number 55. That's right, folks, 55. Found some records this week, and we're going to get into those right now. Here we go. Coming in hot. Bam. Led Zeppelin 1 Dead Mint PR pressing on that iconic two-color Atlantic label. You know, what can you say about this record? Good times, bad times, babe, I'm gonna leave you. You shook me, dazed and confused, communication breakdown. I mean, it is a dope record. Every time I think that Led Zeppelin 2 is the best Zeppelin record, I put this on and it kicks me square in the teeth. Saw this, it was cheap, 13 bucks, picked it up. Super glad to have it. Sounds amazing, by the way. I mean, just the sonics. Zeppelin, man. That, you know, the hammer of the gods, for sure. Next. Boom. Gentle Giant, Octopus. Look at this cover. This die-cut jar of, of a sleeve with the octopus inside it. This is amazing. No, you know, this was before the time of computers, folks. So, you know, your modern graphic design didn't exist in the way that it does now. You didn't just pop something into Photoshop and come out with this. This is art, okay? I love these Gentle Giant covers. Look at this. Boom. 3 Friends. Amazing covers. I mean, these are super cool looking. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, look at the detail and stuff on these things. Amazing. I also have the missing piece as well. You know, I bought these couple Gentle Giant records not long ago. You know, kind of prog rock excellence, if you will. These records are also available on the Vertigo label. Yeah, if I see them, I'll get them, but I'm not out there trying to actively find those. The U.S. pressings are good enough for me. A little bit of an upgrade copy. I was down at the Half Price Books in flip, boom, came across this, boom, Bob Dylan, Nashville Skyline, Lay Lady, Lay is on here, great song. Look at him on the front with this big old Gibson Jumbo acoustic. Bob, talk about mystique. He's an American treasure. He's a fucking genius, okay? And, you know, say what you want about Bob Dylan. Man's written 20,000 songs, and you know, stuff he throws away becomes hits on the radio. All right, boom, beautiful copy. My other one was kind of trashed and it was on a 360 Columbia. I put that into trade fodder, and we're gonna get something good because I have a bit of a trade stack going on, and I'm gonna get something good with it. Speaking of something good, I have all the Cure records on MP3 and CD and stuff like that, but I don't have much Cure vinyl. Found this, Japanese Whispers, The Cure. This is a compilation record of all the hits, and it will hold me over until I find all the records. I love this cover. It's really cool looking for some reason. It just kind of speaks to me. It's on the Sire Fiction label. Real clean, beautiful. Glad to have it. You know, it's like any kind of greatest hits. I mean, it kind of rocks from start to finish. So, Robert Smith. Really cool. Very unique band. I love them. So, speaking of unique bands that are close to the heart, boom. Meters, New Directions. Originally bought at Karma Records for $4.99. You know, a lot of people aren't hip to these later Meters records. They're all about those first Meters on Josie. And I love those records. One of my favorite records in the whole collection. Right here, boom. The Meters, Struttin' is a original Meters record on Josie. Show that for a moment here. That's great stuff, you know. But the later Meters albums are funky as hell. And You know, if you don't have them, you should get them. Boom, Rejuvenation as well. These two records, right, were, if you went to any Dumpsta Funk, that's a band with, George Porter and Neville's that existed in the last 10 years or so, they played a lot of the tunes off these two records. And, we've had some people pass away, and it's not going to be the same without them, obviously, but the records still exist. Get them. They're fantastic, all right? Moving right along. Boom. Blue Note, Tone Poet, Grant Green, Born to Be Blue. Beautiful sounding record. Everyone's talked about these Tone Poet records, including myself. It's fantastic. The Tone Poet records are wonderful series of records. And to be perfectly honest, if they did all the Blue Note catalog, I would just buy all the Tone Poets and probably wouldn't worry about getting the original so much, because the quality and the presentation of these records are phenomenal. There was some complaints about one particular record, possibly a tuning issue, possibly a mastering issue, possibly a mixing issue, who knows? But this is what we do know. The records are $27, and you're getting something that if you bought an original copy would be like, some of these records go for over $1,000 on Blue Note. Okay? So $27, what are you complaining about? These things are a shocking value. Anyway, jazz guitar, virtuoso, Grant Green, get the record. It's incredible. Speaking of incredible records. Boom, Sturgill Simpson, Sound and Fury. Looks like maybe a CUDA on the front here. Maybe. Could be a Mercury Cougar. Who knows? Anyway. I think it's a CUDA. But, this is a post-apocalyptic, psychedelic synth kind of driven album, concept record, if you will. I was a little skeptical about it when it first came out. I heard a couple tracks and was like, That said, I went out and bought it, and, it's lately, for whatever reason, I've been having a hard time understanding what the hell Sturgill is actually saying. His enunciation is getting worse. I have some theories on that, but I won't go into that. That said, once you spin the record a few times, you start to be able to understand what's going on. Great record. Check out this piece of vinyl here. Bam. Red marble. See, this is a beautiful colored vinyl record. I do recommend it. It has some Floydian moments on it. And, it's just it was sort of it's a risky album for Sturgill and his band. He's into taking chances, and you can't nail him down as just like a outlaw country reenactor. He obviously has bigger plans, for his career. Anyhow, was out digging, found this little hitter. Boom, Van Morrison, Tupelo Honey. Yeah, got the Wild Night on here. Tupelo Honey, obviously. Don't have any Van Morrison in the collection. Obviously, trying to find Moondance. It's expensive. It's hard to find. I saw one copy up in Indianapolis, and I should have bought it. But I didn't. But I saw this, $7, and I thought, yeah, I'll buy that. Green Warner label. Snatch that sucker right up. Boom, Grail alert. Let's get into this. Okay, here was the plan. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, here we go. Bam. Return of the Living Dead. Okay. The soundtrack on Enigma. Original pressing. Nice shape. I was trying to get this in time for Halloween, right? If you don't know, Return of the Living Dead was shot here in Louisville at the Cave Hill Cemetery, right down the road from my home. And the original plan was to take this album and go to Cave Hill and make a video with it. Okay? It rained. It was a torrential downpour with gale force winds on that day. So it didn't happen. That said, me and my bros used to watch this video. Used to watch this movie when we were young. And, you know, one of the big things was at the end of the movie, they blow up the city of Louisville. And we used to all kind of like that. Just, it's badass in every way. If you can find this, get it. It's kind of expensive. I paid $30 for this. That's not too bad. It was worth it for me. There's some people out there trying to get way more. That said, if you're into punk rock stuff and a little bit of metal, zombies, horror movies, this is it. Return of the Living Dead. Really dig it. You probably saw at the top of the video me and Jeffrey Lee Puckett talking about the Sex Pistols. And I came home and broke out mine, Nevermind the Bollocks, and a UK pressing of Nevermind the Bollocks. This one has a submission sticker on the back. This one doesn't have submission on the back. It's a little bit later of a pressing. It's not the one that's blank on the back is what I'm trying to say. It's on this Virgin label right here. And yeah, even the later UK pressings sound much better than this. The guitars are much further forward and just a lot more aggressive, I would say. I don't want to hype it up too much, but it's not really subtle. It's pretty significant. Speaking of guitars, sitting here today with this 1965 J45 by the Gibson Guitar Company. Yeah. Gibson J45, little bit of Zeppelin there. If you haven't heard my new album, Music from the Eagle Nebula, by Condors in the System, please check it out. It's on all streaming platforms, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, blah, blah, blah. Also, our 2015 release, Lose It All Volume 1. Yes, check them out. You've probably heard some of the music. I play it in the videos all the time. Also, made a video earlier this week called Audio Talk Number 1 with Jeffrey Lee Puckett. Check that out. I will link these things at the end of the video. Also, link a VC member that I will choose. They're always great and always make great videos, so check them out as well. In the comments, I'll always put some links to some things that I thought were cool that I discovered on YouTube this past week. So make sure you look at those. You know, as you can see, I got some different speakers today. These are PSBs out of Canada. Pretty fantastic little speakers. Got little stands and, you know, sound good. I had big 15s and some bookshelves on top of those. So I was running a 4-speaker setup. It was really kind of big and filled the room really easily. These are more focused and tight sounding. Really nice. I'm enjoying it a lot. So, yeah, I'm just kind of auditioning things and seeing how that is. There's some Clips speakers that I really like. I think they're called the Heresy 3s. I might try those out, but, you know, we'll get into that. We're going to do more of these audio talk videos and stuff. So, also, I got a gig this and next, like in a week. You'll get to see some videos from that. And after that, we're going back into the recording mode. We're going to be doing, we've done all the pre-production on a new record. It's called Nothing Matters, Everything Matters. And we're going to do a whole series of videos about the making of the record, and that should be cool. We did a series, I made some videos before about the making of Music from the Ego Nebula back in the Bob Bradley vlog. So if you're interested in that, it's way back in the vlog there. So other than that, I don't know. Until we meet again, please like, subscribe, tell a friend, leave a comment down below. Bob out.